In Moscow, Russia, an appalling crime scene straight from the nightmares took place, forever marking the memory of those unfortunate to witness it. The suspect at the heart of the horrific act was a man named Leonard Grazer, whose grotesque actions would soon prompt him to attempt a desperate escape akin to the legendary Houdini. Leonard and his sister Ariada, known as Coral, were cohabitating when the quiet of the neighborhood was shattered by terrifying screams. The subsequent discovery was a scene of unimaginable horror, sending chills down the spines of even the most seasoned investigators. Coral's lifeless, naked body, covered in stab marks, was found in their shared home. The scene grew even more shocking and morbid when investigators found Leonard nearby, his body painted with what appeared to be demonic symbols. The paint used for these symbols was none other than the blood of his deceased sister, a grotesque and chilling spectacle that sent waves of terror through the community. During his arrest, Leonard offered a chilling claim, alleging that the motivation behind his gruesome act was none other than Satan himself. This startling admission painted a picture of a man plagued by severe mental instability, adding an extra layer of dread to an already horrifying situation. In light of his apparent instability and the extreme danger he posed to others, authorities took the unusual step of placing Leonard inside a box during his court proceedings. This unusual measure was seen as necessary to protect court attendees from any potential harm from this disoriented individual. Despite his fervent attempts to escape, Leonard remained trapped in his box, a fitting symbol for the monstrous acts he committed.
Лёнь, присядь. Давай поговорим, присядь. Лёнь, что? А кнопку нажмите, блядь. Нажмите, никуда.
Not long after the commencement of the court proceedings, a chaotic scene erupted within the courtroom. Grazer, embodying a blend of desperation and madness, began to attempt a bold escape. In a moment that stunned all present, he started to crawl upwards, defying the confines of the protective box, inching towards the room's ceiling. His unpredictable behavior necessitated the swift intervention of the court security personnel. Several officers, alarmed by Grazer's unanticipated move, sprang into action. Despite their combined strength and determination, bringing him back down proved to be a daunting task. Grazer clung to the ceiling with a tenacity that was as terrifying as it was unexpected. His refusal to surrender, even in the face of such resistance, added another layer of horror to an already shocking scenario. Ultimately, the officers had to resort to more drastic measures to subdue Grazer. With his persistent defiance disrupting the court proceedings, the decision was made to use a taser on him. As the electrical discharge surged through his body, Grazer was finally dislodged from his perch. With his resistance overcome, he was promptly returned to his confining box. The courtroom collectively exhaled, the tension momentarily easing. It seemed as though electricity did indeed have the ability to subdue the demon that Grazer had claimed to be under the influence of. The incident served as a chilling testament to the lengths a disturbed individual might go to escape the consequences of their actions.
Помогите мне! Помогите! Дайте мне руку! Пускайте, говорю!
Нажми, блядь.
Куда нажать? Дайте руку!
Сейчас, я тебе дам руку.
Отпускай!
Да.
Блядь, меня хотите!
Спустись, блядь.
Куда?
Ко мне, блядь.
А, все!
Сука,
Все, я отпускаю!
Я тебе дам сейчас.
Я отпускаюсь!
Ты чё, дурак же, сын? Да, открывайте, зайдите в клетку, блядь.
Башка, давай быстро, слазь!
Больницу, одевай. Саня, одевай.
In a situation as delicate as this, it was deemed counterproductive to send the individual to prison. Instead, Grazer was assigned mandatory psychiatric medical treatment, with reviews scheduled every 6 months. Due to legal restrictions, no further information could be disclosed regarding the specifics of the case. In another dramatic turn of events during a trial at Lewis County, Washington court, Turner Jacobson and Cody Howard made a bold attempt to escape the courtroom. Facing charges such as driving with a suspended license, burglary, and reckless driving, the two individuals showed their recklessness extend beyond the roads.
Все.
Башка, давай быстро слази.
Прыгай!
Того, вяжите пока.
Прыгай!
Иди сюда. Все. Поди сюда, одевай штаны. Штаны одевай. Да, так. Камеру выключайте. Блядь, съемки.
To the surprise of everyone present, Judge R.W. Buzzard, seemingly transforming into a superhero, shed his robes with the speed of Clark Kent, revealing the Superman insignia, and eventually he was caught just a few blocks away. It is worth noting that had Jacobson and Howard devoted extra time to physical fitness rather than engaging in illegal activities, their escape plan might have had a better chance of success. Next, Nicholas Garrison made a strong case for being the fastest criminal to ever escape his hearing in Highland County, Ohio. Garrison, who was facing charges related to possession, had just received a 6-month sentence when he made the audacious decision to bolt out of the courtroom.
Sitting there on the benches together, and he's like, I'm gonna run.
I said, what am I doing? What did I just do? I gotta go with it now. There's nothing, I can't stop right here. There's nothing I can do now. I'm screwed.
It was just a split second, decision. I don't even know why I did it. I would be out of here if I wouldn't have ran.
I didn't try to escape to get out. I tried to escape to get well, and I tried to do what I could, do what I could do to get my drug addiction.
With lightning speed, Garrison sprinted past the surprised onlookers, leaving 2 officers in hot pursuit. However, one of the officers, fueled by an excess of adrenaline, misjudged his jump over the staircase railing in an attempt to tackle Garrison. Tragically, he stumbled and fell on the stairs, resulting in a concussion. The incident left observers torn between anger and admiration for Garrison's remarkable agility. Having successfully evaded capture, Garrison remained a fugitive for 3 days before his luck ran out. It remains unclear what his long-term plan was, or how he intended to elude authorities, but his fleeting moment of audacity came at a cost. Upon his eventual recapture, Garrison was handed an additional 24 months in prison, this time for third-degree escape and assault charges. This extended stay behind bars would provide him ample opportunity to reflect on the consequences of his impulsive and fleeting act of defiance.